The following broadcast you are about to listen. The following broadcast that you are about to listen to is for entertainment purposes. This is a podcast. This shit is for content. COE. Love you.
24. Problem ain't even the brain. It is the brain still, because the brain, like I said, is not
Welcome
enough
to this podcast.
The stimulus that we're up against now today. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
Television, music, technology. That is not a lot of things. That's not a lot of words, I'll say. But that's a lot.
Welcome.
That's like everything. We have nothing without that. No interaction, no engagement, no. Society is not moving at its fastest. You don't gotta stop them every time. Just don't let them run over.
Welcome.
You walk out, put them back on. But yeah. Shout out to buddy. I'm saying that on top of the fact that this brain is some bullshit. Like I said, you tell somebody keep some shit in mind. They gotta really keep it in mind. They gotta put that in there. They gotta tuck that in. Install that. You don't install that? Right, buddy? Doomed. Doomed, I tell you. You ain't gonna remember that shit. Promise to God, you ain't. You gonna wish you had installed it. We old, y'all. And I'm talking about humans. You ain't gonna put this on me. It's all of us. I'm the only old motherfucker. Hold up. Wait a minute, wake it up. I'm tired of that word. That term. Oh my God.
Welcome to this
This is the problem
podcast.
when you're a part of a lot of communities. You can't help but pick up on the lingo of the community that you're in. I'm done. I want to be me. I was so done. But I shout out to all the communities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I love community. That's the most important thing for real. Without that, who the fuck would we be making content for? There's really no point in making content. You need the people. But regardless, anyway. Nah. I did not know that my teacher was that correct with the fact that I gotta be everybody these days is pushing the narrative because we coming from so much tradition. They like pushing this narrative that we supposed to just have fun.
Yeah.
Like don't worry too much. Everything's trying to de-stress because everybody's stressed. So everybody trying to push everything else is saying relax. So
Go on there.
the problem with getting lost. I feel you. I got you, buddy. Get lost, go ahead. On the layers. There you have. Where was I? You said I said where was I? She said
That was also
I know.
something.
No need for excuses. No, it's not a bad thing. Oh, not you found your way out quick. Get your ass.
Welcome
Man.
to this podcast.
My man. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, boy. You ain't like that? I'm sorry. Oh. Can I make it up with a treat? I'm here with the treats. You like, bruh, pull it, come up the treats. Come up off of the treats, man. You ain't biting my shirt, is you? Oh, my man. Don't bite my shirt, cause that shit is close to my skin. Oh yeah, my teacher was correct. If you don't pay attention, bro, you're not gonna remember the important things that you need to remember, and you're gonna need them at a time, and you're gonna be like, fuck, why didn't I pay attention? And it's only gonna be that teacher in your head that's told you to fucking pay attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a loser.
Welcome to this
You're going
podcast.
to lose in life. You're going to be losing. Yep. I'm trying to save you from that, brother.
Welcome to this
Save these
podcast.
young black brothers from being a loser.
Welcome to this
Really scared of being
podcast.
a loser too. I was really scared. Me and Sean. I told you about Sean, right? I heard some crazy. Never mind. I definitely heard something crazy about Sean, though, but whatever. We literally used to sit and have conversations about being bums. Like we used to be like, bro, like, what if we grow up one day and we just ain't shit? Like, we just nobodies. Like, we don't accomplish anything. Like, what if we don't make it? Like, every time we try for something, what if it don't happen? That sound fucked up. But it was more like thinking about, because Sean's a straight A student. He's not worried necessarily about that.
Yeah.
He's more worried about just like the fact that he's been pushed to focus on this and focus on that. You know, whatever parents tell kids to focus on, school, you know, the education, you know, all that shit. And he's just wondering, like, what if it doesn't matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I do all of this and I just don't make it? You know what I'm saying? Like, because not even just like failure, more like this isn't my choice. This life thing, the way that people telling me I gotta do it, like go to school, go to college, go to get this job. He's like, what if I suck at that because it's not my thing? It's really not my thing. I know it's not my thing, but what if I suck at life, like being an adult? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm just a bum because it's like I don't want to fucking do none of the shit that you're supposed to do to be an adult? And it was kind of crazy because I was like, I had a different perspective of the bum shit, right? Because I'm talking from a perspective, he talking to me and shit. Like on his porch. And then we bring these conversations to the locker when we get to school. But we having these conversations on the porch and he's like, you know, what if I'm just a bum? And it started out funny, so I'm sorry to be so dark. But it really started out funny. It's like, bro, what if we just grow up and we just not even shit? Like, all our skills just go away. All the riz we got right now. What if this shit just disappear? What if we just not cool people? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if we grow? Like, we think you think you're gonna be such a cool adult until you start becoming one, and you realize you're just another person, bro. Like, you think you're gonna be so special, and you have all these grandiose thoughts, and your parents push you to be so spectacular. And then you start getting close to that and you start feeling like, what if I just am a nobody like everybody else? Because we act like everybody is special, but really everybody don't matter. Nobody matters. Right. So it was a deep conversation that came from a funny spirit because we guys, we friends, we laughing about our accomplishments and failures. We clowning the guy who we all took the same test and he failed it. Like, nigga, you dumb as hell. Like, why the fuck you failed that? And all your friends passed it. Like, the fuck is you doing? At least cheat. So we clowning him. And it's inspiring the nigga to do better and making it cool to be smart in the friend group. Like, I had a mature enough friend group to where we had waves of where we was like, nah, we gonna be smart real quick. Don't be coming around us with that dumb shit, bro. We gonna clown you. Midterms and all the times when it's time to pass, niggas be like, don't come at me with that shit. I used to be on that. Nah, I feel you. But today I gotta get this midterm done. You be like, nigga, what? That didn't sound right coming out your mouth. What the fuck was that? Nigga, did you just throw up? You just have a stroke? Nigga said, I got it. Midterm. But nah, man, it was so crazy. Like, I love those conversations, man.
Yeah.
It's so real. Not that I feel like that now, but more like I'm very proud of who I've become. Of course, I just got to say that apparently because it's a podcast. But I really do vividly remember like the feeling of just unknown. It's not even necessarily fear. I said fear, but it's not necessarily fear. It's like just the unknown. Thinking too, like what if your parents just stop fucking with you? That was so crazy because while he's sitting on the porch telling me, when we having this conversation, I'm kicked out of my parents' house. So I'm in the process of constantly getting kicked out of my parents' house. Like my parents are old school, like, and as you know, they are very old school, very traditional Baptist people, and bro, my parents would get mad and say, "Get the fuck out, get out, get out, leave, get the hell out, get out of my house. You don't want to listen to me. You don't want to follow my rules." You want to get kicked out of school? You want to get in trouble? You want to get... And no, I wasn't getting kicked out, expelled. I never was a menace. But I definitely got in trouble. I'm not going to fake like I ain't never get in trouble. I definitely got in trouble in school, bro. I was a bad kid in school. I was like a class clown. You know what I'm saying? I was funny, but not to the teachers. You know what I'm saying? I had a blast, but nobody else did type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I picked on you, you hated me, but I had mad friends. That's horrible. Anyway, yeah, and this is too long conversation, wondering if he just probably not gonna want to do what it takes to be a person. And I'm having a conversation where I'm like, what if I'm a real live bum? I might actually be homeless out here. I was prepared for that. 13, 14, prepared to be homeless. I'd already touched the surface of it. 6 hours outside when you 12, 13. Not like having fun. No, I used to have fun with my friends to distract me from the fact that I can't go home. You be knocking at that door for hours. I'm telling you, to the point where the neighbors cutting on their lights. They're like, hold up now. This nigga gonna have to stop knocking. Remember one time it was freezing, right? It was freezing outside. Freezing. Literally frost on the windows type shit. Kicked out. Right? Get out! Or you can't come in or some shit. Whatever. Think I left or some shit and then she locked the door type shit. Whatever. And this glass is so frozen that I'm like, I know I can't really bang on this door. I'm trying to, so it's like a wooden door with 4 little glass panels, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like trying to hit the wood part, but that's too quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not doing shit. It's cold. My hands is touching this frost. Damn, I done fucked up the mic. Anyway. Yeah. So, you know, my hands, it's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to keep hitting this joint with my hand. It's almost like she knew that I wouldn't be able to knock because it's too cold. I'm telling you, it's snow on the ground. Yeah. So I'm banging, and I'm like, I'm going to use my foot, but I'm not trying to slide the fuck off these steps like all the fucking ring cam videos we just seen. So I'm trying to maintain my stance here and trying to stand firm. So I was like, I'm going to tap this glass, and I don't got to hit it hard. I'm not going to, and I know it's like the narrative is going to be crazy, right? Because
this is what she get to push. The narrative she gets to push on me is that I'm wildin', right? And I'm like, why? You locked me out, cuz. Like, why you mad at me and I'm trying to get in the house? I'm knocking on the door. You not answering. I hit the, I do stages when I knock. This the next level. Then it's the boot. Boom, 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 boom. Like, open it, like, what we doing? It's been 30 minutes, cuz. Open the door. All right. Lights is going off now. All right, bet. Lights is going off. I'm knocking. I'm going to knock to a pitch that's going to get to that room. I know where the room is at in the house. I'm trying to get to the bed. Where the glass, right here on the glass. Bro, I tapped that glass like 3 times with my knuckle, and that shit just popped open, like, bang. And I was like, what the fuck? And they just swore I punched a hole in to get into the house. Yo, they did me so dirty over that. They have no idea. Ain't nobody punching nothing. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I had no blood. What is happening? It was literally the situation. You know how it's like, it's almost like if it cracks in one, it's cracked in 3 pieces. So if I'm punching it, it would have shattered, bro. Ain't no fucking way. 3 pieces, it fell out. It literally fell out of the slot that it was in. And that was almost like the worst thing that ever happened. You want to know why? Because the shit that they got to replace that shit would never break. So it was like one panel on the joint that is like plexiglass. That shit used to bend. They used to be knocking the shit. They do not even, that shit don't do nothing. Now they lock you out. Now you can't really knock. You're not going to have that same old deal again. They looking like, you better not touch that glass. Well, you know you ain't gonna touch that goddamn glass. All of this and my homie talk about, yo, what if we just don't make it in life? Like, nigga, I'm thinking I'm not gonna make it today. I might not make it now. I might be a bum today. Is this some bum shit that I'm describing? I just tried to, y'all watch me just try to man the mic with my face. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that? I just tried to control the mic with my head. Pause. Yo, send the podcast up. Send it to all the communities. I'm not mad. I'm not scared. I lived with a gay man before. We talked about it. Listen to the podcast. But I'm married, so leave me alone. I don't want no problems. Why you sitting on my view, babe? You ain't got to sit like that. Why you can't sit like that? You don't need no back support? You need your back support, man. Get your back support. It's not good. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm not accepting it. That's the thing about marriage, huh? Can I get the remote? I better accept it. That is the thing about marriage. We don't want to talk about that, huh? The thing about marriage. The thing about marriage is, the thing about marriage is, Yo, it'd be crazy how sometimes, like, it can't just be my ego, bro. I be thinking motherfuckers be saying my name. All right, anyway.
First of all, ladies.
Mothers? You're supposed to be marriage, nigga.
There are some things about marriage that
There we
no
go.
one tells you.
There we go.
You need to understand that that's a beautiful thing. When you with the right one, oh my goodness. It's what you want.
Yeah.
You get the wrong one,
What?
oh Lord. Take me now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are some things that nobody tells you about mothers. First of all, ladies.
About mothers?
Say something to me. Your fiance's mother is going to become your mother-in-law. Are you following? This man that you pledged your life to is going to become your mother.
I don't think y'all listening to Steve right now. Right. Y'all not fully hearing him. Okay, I'm following now. I'm following. My bad.
You invite over for dinner. You bring the dinner out.
Right.
He look at you and go, is that you? Is that all you going to feed my son for dinner? Fellas in here, I ain't going to put you on the spot. I'm just going to point at you. And I want you to answer my question. Fellas, I want you to tell me when I point at you something that you like doing alone. Just tell me something that you enjoy doing by yourself. Son, you like using the bathroom
By himself.
alone.
Warning. I feel you.
Little dude right there with the plaid shirt on. You like watching YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get into the podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't want to
So tell me something you like.
do it alone. I'm not like that.
You like to read by your
It's some shit I want to do alone. I gotta actually think about that. That's kind of crazy. Is there something that I don't do with you? That's wild. That's the problem. That's a problem. We gonna get to it.
What is you shutting the bathroom door for? I'm trying to, hello. We were talking. You always got your face in YouTube. Need to pay attention to me too.
Right. Fuck is she talking about?
What you reading? I said, what are you reading? You always seem somewhere reading. What is you reading? Read. All you trying to do is read. Didn't marry you to watch you read.
Right.
Let's do some bass, Steve.
That's fucked up, yo. You can't even do what you wanted to do with your life because you got married. That's crazy. And it sounds, now it don't even sound crazy because it sounds like what marriage is, but it definitely sounds crazy when you're dealing with people in 2024 because I don't know many people who think like that no more. Especially not in my age range. It's kind of crazy how much the women expect from the men. How much the men I don't even know where to begin with the men, man. It's like I don't know, man. It's like we get it, but we don't get it, but then we get it. It's one of those things. I just think people need to stop trying to change people. They're going to get in a relationship. Don't try to change them. Don't try to change the person that you with. You got with them. Be with them. Accept it. On both sides. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? Don't accept abuse, bullshit, neglect, trauma. Don't accept no trauma. I gotta say that loud and clear so everybody know it's all consensual. You know what I'm saying? I'm really losing the plot up here. The plot. I'm losing it. I ain't looked at nothing that we talking about today. And I'm really just bad stammering through this current gender war that's going on right now. But you heard Steve. I don't need to play it again. He definitely said, what's something you like to do when you was alone and all of that? And Basically, niggas can't do that shit when they get married. Basically, if you pick a woman, if you choose to get married and you pick the wrong one, then it's all hell. But if you get married and you choose the right one, it's heaven on earth. So, do I look like I'm living in paradise, y'all? So now let me start. What's that face? Why you don't talk? What? See what she do? It's okay. Huh? What is that? I ain't adult. I can't work with that. Not you mad. How about you express how you feel, though? I don't know. You don't have any words. You have what you're not. What do you have? You're hot? Please turn the air on. I'm hot as hell. She's talking about I'm hot. Why you turn the air on and tell somebody you turned it on? But that's my fault, y'all. You see what I'm saying? She just sat here hot. She just sat here hot. She just sat here hot. She would have sat here hot and then blamed it on the podcast. This is why. It's crazy how I said something that Steve said and you made it seem like God said it. Steve said that it's hell on earth if you pick the wrong one. And I said, I don't think I look like I'm living in paradise. And you assumed that that's like some God law, right? Don't lie. Some feelings got brushed in that statement, right? Fight me on the camera. Do something entertaining. People don't want to fucking hear this bullshit. You need a mask to fight me on camera? Why don't you just crash out? So I could post it. It'd be like the host of the Rondo Show gets knocked out on camera by his wife on mid-pod. You don't need a mask. Just own it. You ain't got no social media really like that. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. They can be all in the comments of the video. You go, girl. They be like, this what Cardi need to do to Offset. She go ahead, beat him up. You know what I mean? Male haters, but that are women that are just gonna be in there. And how many fake ass niggas gonna be in there? Chiming in. Ugh. If your kick sound like that, I might survive this. She said, oh my God. Is your shirt on backwards?
There's no tag.
It's on backwards. Don't try to talk about the tag. I ain't asked about the tag. I asked if the shirt was on backwards or forward. I think it's on backwards. Because your chest need to be showing a little more. Ain't no way wings grow on the chest. There we go. It is kind of the same, but it's not. It's really not. It's not about your titties. When I said chest, I meant chest. I didn't mean breast. Don't pervert my statements. Don't sexualize me. I'm uncomfortable in the workspace. I can't work under these conditions. Welcome to the Rondo Show podcast. I thought the music was going to start.
Welcome
There it goes.
to this podcast.
Had to wait for it. When you're potting by yourself, you got to wait.
Welcome
What are you looking out there for? Oh, the storm? Is the storm coming too? I can't hear you. I got headphones on. I can't hear you. I got headphones, so you gotta use your inside voice. Actually, use your outside voice, because your outside voice might be your inside voice for real. So project it, if you will. She wanna go dance in the rain, so you know what's wrong with her brain. Let me stop. That's not funny. I love dancing in the rain too. I'm crazy in the fucking brain too. So let me stop. I'm doing rhyming, freestyling. Y'all wildin'. Y'all niggas outside piloting. Yeah. Raindrops or raindrops. I hate. Shout out to hip hop. See ya. And I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna exploit the shit out of that. Nah, I wouldn't. That's fucked up. I have to say that for you. Just so people know. Like, people probably think I am sensitive. I'm not the sensitive one. I understand that people are sensitive, so I be sensitive. You ain't doing that shit. I'm stopping you. You got kids. You can't do that shit. Because what happens if you get sick? I don't got time for it. You're not about to leave me alone with kids and you sick. Because I got to take care of your sick ass and protect the kids from your sick ass. And protect myself from your sick ass. No, I'm get it last. That's so fucked up. It be starting with you, but it's probably... Oh, I'm glad I just found this conversation. You've probably been starting all the sicknesses. Dancing in the rain. I can't hear you.
I don't normally.
Oh, she using her outside voice, y'all. Salute to the outside voice. I needed that. I finally hear you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Yeah, I like that picture. I needed that one right there. I needed that one. Come on, keep the octave. Don't lose it.
I forgot what I was saying.
So you lied. Basically, if she remembered it, that means she might have been telling the truth. But since she forgot, we know she lying. So she been dancing in the rain, bringing in the sicknesses into the home. And then that's why it seemed like she the last one to get it. She the first one to have it. She didn't really have the worst of it, though. She just quickly got it off, gave it to one of the kids, one of the most vulnerable children, most susceptible one to get sick, the nastiest one. And then you going to make sure that one give it to everybody else so you can get that off you. You just push it down the chain of command. And, of course, it hits me with all its vitriol. Takes me out. I be on the block like, yo. I got to be at work. And I be like, I be about to die. My eyeball be looking like an egg frying in the pan. My fucking nose be looking like a melting glacier, like just snot, just. I be looking like a fucking. You remember how the? Never mind. I be fucked up, y'all. She be peachy. She be looking like vitamin C while I'm dying for vitamin C. She look like a whole human vitamin C. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here. I can't get enough of vitamin C. I done ate a whole bag of oranges. I'm still fucking hurting. Shit crazy. When it hit me, it hit me. That's because I'm a smoker. And a drinker. We ain't gonna talk about who got me into alcohol, Mom. You listening, Mom? Who got me into alcohol? You know. Why are you upset with me? It's not you. Did you get me into alcohol? No. All right, then what's your problem? It seemed like you the one who did it. You seem guilty. All right. Don't act guilty then. Whoa. What you say? What the fuck you say? You getting clever? What you say? I thought you said I'm only sober when you let me. Like now she trying to say I don't let her be sober. That's foul, cuz. Nah, I was sober when you met me is a lie. Anyway, let me get on to these. I don't know what the first one is. I was supposed to read all of these before I started this episode, but I don't know. I was just in the mood, started it, so fuck it.
Y'all go fucking with the mic. That's what I do, y'all. That's That's how professionals do it. But I'm not a professional, so I don't really got to. You would think I would take more breaks than a professional.
You're doing your best.
Well, I'm not saying nothing like that. I don't need inspiration. I'm just more saying like my abilities don't benefit from taking breaks when I'm pod. My abilities benefit from pushing through the hard parts of podcasting. That's when I say the best shit. So until I can say the best shit without that, I'm gonna not take breaks. I would rather not take a break. Man ejects himself with a magic mushroom, and a fungal spore began growing in his body. Seems about right. Like, bruh, like, they gonna make me name the podcast Who's the Idiot Today? Because that's what it feels like is happening in this world. In an extraordinary medical incident published as a case report in 2021, a 30-year-old man ended up fighting for his life after injecting himself with a homemade concoction. So it wasn't just the... So he made his own mushroom tea. Homie got to be the dumbest nigga ever. Oh my God. He got to be the dumbest nigga on earth. You're putting tea in you too, my nigga. Like, what the fuck that's gonna do to your body? Some of this shit be caffeinated. Homemade concoction. So it was more than just... Anyway, while most people associated the magic mushrooms with the psychedelic experiences when ingested orally, pause, this individual's misguided attempt of self-medication resulted in a rare fungal infection spreading through his bloodstream, leading to severe organ failure. Jesus. This nigga almost died. He was fighting for his life, y'all. The man who struggled with oh. Okay, see, this is why I need to read these articles before the podcast. And this is why you ain't shit. You setting me up. I know what you be doing. She be like, cook. My nigga, cook. The Shroom tea incident. It's fucked up to call it that because this man has mental illness. Trigger warning. You know what I'm saying? I empathize with people with mental illness. I'm not trying to make fun of this. But the man who struggled with bipolar disorder and opioid dependence sought relief from his symptoms by turning to psilocybin mushrooms, famous for their mind-altering effects. You see what I'm doing with this fucking mic? Look at me, like a fucking elephant. There we go. I'm just trying to find a better way. Y'all see me? Mic check. Mike. You're. Is that important? Yeah, see it. Mike. You're. See, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. That is so fucking high. Hide in my face. I don't like it. Alright, we're gonna do it from here. From here. Yeah. Does that work? Yep. Mic check. Alright, so yeah. Mic check. Mic. Okay.
he stopped taking his prescribed medication for bipolar disorder and was in a vulnerable state, moving between severe depression and manic episodes. After reading about the potential benefits of hallucinogens like LSD, psilocybin mushrooms for mental health, he decided to experiment by brewing tea from the mushrooms. I'm gonna say this: anybody who ever does drugs, and specifically psychedelics, you have to do your research about the drug way before you take it. Like, don't even think about researching how to get it. Don't even think about that. Don't even find that information out before you find out what to do with it if you get it. And I'm not talking about from the nigga trying to sell it to you. Because they don't give a fuck what you do with your life. They'll let you kill yourself. And they'll sell you these drugs. But specifically with psychedelics, I say this because not because of the haters out here who want to ban all drugs. I'm talking about simply fuck their perspective. I'm going to just say that. But I'm saying when you search for specifically psychedelics, when you research it too, you tend to meet people who share their experiences, and they tend to give good, valuable advice on what you should do to have a great experience. Is some of the first things they tell you. What to do if you do it wrong. They tell you the wrong ways to take things. And what could happen. And it's like, I know that the speed sometimes for things these days is just urge, impulse, and instant gratification right after that. It's no time in between. Like you remember when you used to have to pay for like express shipping, and now it's really pointless because what's the difference? Everybody's getting a package at the same time. It really don't matter, bro. Everybody's a Prime member. Like, how much does that cost? I have no idea how much it costs to be a Prime member. I'm not a regular Amazon member. I know that. That's crazy, right? So I just remember like taking this so serious when I took acid or shrooms. I took it very seriously. I just remember, what is that a thing? How he's 30, right? Is that a thing? Like, it's just some people don't take, and it's the narrative of, I really think it's society being so cool and chill right now. We so cool and chill. Everybody can come buy this, buy this. We trying to sell weed, at every store now. It's trying to sell you weed also, or their hemp version of something, without preparing people. There should be like, if the government legalizes something, or if it's legal, or if it's, this is how tapped out the government is. This is how you know they don't give a fuck about what the people be really going through, because you should see this crisis, this epidemic of people being influenced to take drugs by accident. It's an accidental influence because it's people sharing their life experiences, telling them how their life has changed by these drugs. It's influencing people to take them. But it's not no in between. There's no government program that's coming across the television that's even when they legalizing these things, announcing the side effects. What happens when you take this wrong? How to take it? Don't inject. If you inject shrooms, you will die. Like, don't legalize the shit. Don't make it a medication for people and not educate people. That's the scary part about it, really. That's the only thing about it that I don't like, is that it seems like people love to promote something, but they'll be so scared to tell you the real part of it because it's not cool. That's not the fun part of the drug. When a nigga giving you the drug actually care about you and he's scaring the shit out of you. He like, bro, if you take this and then you do that, don't do that. Please don't do that. Make sure you around somebody who love you. Make sure you, like, nigga, what the fuck type shit is you giving me? But it's serious, nigga. Cause if you fucking think everybody trying to kill you, you run out into traffic and die, nigga, then the fuck, it's on him. Even though he don't give a fuck, as we said earlier. I had drug dealers who cared about me. That's different. Allegedly, they cared. Maybe they cared about their money. Regardless. I was always a good customer. Man. Did this dude die?
I think he survived. But he did end up in the ICU.
Just days after the injection, the man's health took a drastic turn for the worse. He became lethargic, nauseated. His skin turned yellow. This nigga turned himself into a mushroom, bro. You know if you die and you go into the coffin and then you go into the dirt, and then if you stay there long enough, fungus will begin to grow anyway. So this nigga tried to turn himself into a mushroom by taking mushrooms. And that's not the point. Do you see what I'm saying? That ain't the point of the mushroom, is to become the mushroom. The people who find drugs and overindulge in them or abuse them are the people who don't have any education, and they also are the ones that fuck up the drugs for everybody. The dummies. Read the label. And to think, if you know anything about shrooms, it's a fungus. It is a mushroom, man, nigga. You're going to put that in your body? Are you crazy? It's bad enough you're eating it. That's why cokeheads blow my mind. I will never snort something to my brain, cuz I felt like that is just like all I think about when it comes to cocaine. I picture the little watermelon or fruit punch, whatever powder, Kool-Aid, how it looked white at first. And you snorting that to your brain, and then it just start getting dark red. And your brain, that little part to your brain just start dissolving. Right with that sugar, all that cocaine just start frying that brain right up. That's all I think about. I'm going to have a hole in my head if I keep snorting this shit. That's why I don't try that shit. I never tried it, never will. That shit seems terrifying. And then everybody who talk about it, they tell you how quick it happens. Not you thought you was about to go do something else, but you decided you wanted more coke. Not you thought you was going to do this, and then you just wanted more coke. Hold on, what happened? Hold up. Niggas talk about it, it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks? We done went to work? Yeah, nigga, you went to work, we went to work, everybody went to work. Nigga, you got paid and got more coke. Nigga like, what? What are you talking about? The only reason you hear what I'm saying right now, nigga, is because we broke. We don't got no more money for no more coke, and you coming down. No, that's crack. That's crack. That's crack. That's crack. That got to be crack. That's crack. Okay. Coke is just expensive. So it does take your money like that. So you're basically a crackhead. A business crackhead. We get it. Corporate crack. Corporate crackhead. Okay. Shout out to the corporate crackheads. This guy's not a corporate crackhead. I'm off of him. He pissed me off. Shout out to you, bro. I hope you feel better. That was so dumb. Nigga's an idiot. All right. Remember that DNA you gave 23andMe? No, because I never did it. I don't trust y'all. Let's see. 23andMe. That sound like they're going to make the future me. That sound like this is you right now, nigga. We going to find out what you going to be tomorrow when we decide what we're going to do with this little fruit basket that you done gave us of your life. They have a fruit basket of little parts of you. Just little different life forms that are growing. One of them got one eye and just an arm out the side. But that's you, nigga. You done gave him your DNA and it's sitting in a fucking bowl right now in a solution just turning and turning on his back. Because it don't have really no functionality to it. They just created this shit because they wanted to use your DNA. They were so excited when they got it. They just made a little tadpole real quick out of you. Yep, it's a bunch of ugly babies out here that people don't know. Say no. You have no idea. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what this is about because, man, oh man. What's the story about? I don't see any. Let's see. You checking on them? Is that loud enough, or that's just toys? Talk about they not doing well. The stock is on the verge of being delisted. It shut down its in-house drug development unit last month. Damn, so that poor little eyeball thing with one arm is dead right now. They threw that nigga in the trash. They incinerated his shit. They burnt that nigga to fuck up all the little creatures they made out of you is running for that. Ah! You know they walk retarded because they got like it's fucked up. All right, I went too far. I saw Sorry to Bother You, so I watched the movie and I paid attention. Yeah. Last week, the entire board of directors quit. Damn. I would hate for that for the Kid Creators Network. Save and... a founder and the company CEO. Damn, I can't even pronounce the CEO. Amid this downward spiral, said she'll consider selling 23andMe, which means the DNA of 23andMe, 15 million customers will be up. What'd I tell y'all? They sell you right back to you. It's kind of crazy. That's what I say, but let's see. That's foul. I don't want to look at that article right now. That's nasty work. That's so bad. That is so horrible. And this is what I'm saying. This is what modern slavery is, because these humans, because you can say DNA, but what do you do with DNA, bruh? Besides try to cross, besides research it, study it, and then what? Because you have so much information and things you can do with DNA. You mean to tell me you trust people who are filthy rich from the DNA money, from you giving them your DNA? You paid them to give them your DNA, right? They said it's a service you're paying for. You paid them to give them your DNA. And they have so many things they could do with DNA. Do you trust them to not do nothing but what they told you they was going to do with your DNA? So, like I said, in the end, the most valuable commodity I could think of is humans. The most important thing is humans. So who wouldn't create humans or have some sort of market share on humanity through DNA? I have some back storage of the Wilsons. What? Yeah, I have all of the Wilsons' DNA from year this to this. What? Yeah, I figured out how to get them all to sign up and submit the DNA, and it's all the same. It's their DNA. Will we need the Wilsons? I'm crazy. Anyway, I would never give my DNA to nobody for the simple fact that if I gave it to you, I don't see me getting it back. I don't see you sending me my DNA in an envelope. Be like, I'm done with it. That was peace. And I don't see, even if you did that you wouldn't splice it and try to keep you a half, because you are a creepy motherfucker with a bunch of billions of dollars. Like, you know shit I don't know. You're nasty. You're into this. Who's into DNA? Right. You into DNA? That's your thing? Right. The nigga who into DNA don't get no bitches, and he definitely got some hate for the world. I'm telling you. Some sort of world domination villain type shit. That's why her last name is. It's like, no, I'm done. That's so foul. Anyway, they're not doing too well, and that's good. All right. Ford wants to protect you from accidentally trafficking drugs. I mean, do you really? I ain't never seen nobody in the Ford who care about niggas. Let's see. They want me to read it in their platform. I got you. I'll try it out. I'm sure you're going to sell me on mad things. You know how the internet became the drive-thru? Remember when it was only the drive-thru and like maybe some stores will try to sell you one last thing? And then it was the drive-thru who you got to get through this first. They figured it out. I think it might have been McDonald's. They figured it out. You got to say this whole thing. And if they want you to shut up, some people will just say yes. Just throw it on there. Well, whatever. Sign me up. Anyway, just to get to their order. Because they don't want to be rude at the same time. I had this person spit in your food, so you say yes. Just keep it moving. So I don't want you to have to go through all of that. They don't want to say it either. But now the internet's like that. You ever try to find something, but you can't get the information until you sign up? It's a pop-up. Hold up. We got to try to sell you on, we're doing a sale right now. You ever been to a site and they're like, hey, did you know we had a 20% off going on? I'm like, I feel you and all that, but this isn't a store, my dude. So you can't like walk up to me as I enter and like try to sell me something. It's like, I'm obviously here for what I'm here for. That's where I'm talking about with these people with money. They push the line. They're so disrespectful. They have no boundaries. They're nasty. They don't care. They're in the shadows. They lurk behind every spot that you're not paying attention to. And they're pushing pressure on you to make you do something for them, to feed their pocket. That's so crazy that a motherfucker would think I'm going to give them my DNA. I'm sorry. I don't know how we got back there. I can't pull up the article, so I don't know why you only use that app. Like, I need an actual article on the internet. I can't use just Newsbreak. Like, fuck Newsbreak. I didn't want to say that, but you making me say it now because I hate that. I hate Newsbreak now. Find the article, but fuck Newsbreak, bro. Because, like, fuck, it's not even Newsbreak that I hate. It's news. I hate the industry that markets and builds so much profit off of news. That's horrible. Give me the information that I need to know about the world. Why do I have to pay you so much money to know what's going on? That's kind of unfair. It's creepy. It's scary. Y'all nasty. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to chill out. I'm not downloading your app so you can track me. No. I want to watch the news. Leave me alone. Tell me the news. Why you don't care enough about me to just tell me the news? You don't. You really don't care enough about me to just tell me the news. You want me to buy something. That's it. That's what they feel like everybody on this earth lately is pushing, is just buy something. Don't nobody care about nobody as long as their incentive is not, if their incentive is not involved. I'm just trying to read some shit. I'm just trying to read a story. These niggas told me to go get an app. They sent me to a store, bruh. They sent me to the app store. Go to a store, purchase this, even though it's free, it still has to be a purchase. Download it because I have to pay for storage. Like, bro, this shit is crazy, bro. You got to pay for storage on your phone. You got to have room on your phone for shit. Now, you have to have the app, though, to get this story. One story, my nigga? Imagine if a meteor was coming. Would I know? You wouldn't tell me that shit. I'm about to pay you, what, $1 billion to know that? Right. You do kind of got to be that rich to know what's really going on. Shit crazy, bro. Now I got triggered from Newsbreak. Anyway, welcome to the Rondo Show podcast, episode 156. I'm your host, Rondo the Kid. No, is it 155? It's 156. I'm tripping. All right. I appreciate y'all for listening on Spotify, all these places. I was going to get to some shit, man. I'm going to figure out a better format for the pod, but beyond that, I'm gonna get to these pod picks. That's what I want to do. I want to listen to music and I want to smoke weed. And y'all got what y'all got. Take it, leave it, love it. Yeah. Man, every pod is the best. I appreciate this episode. This was good. I'm not mad at this. I'm just busy in my head right now. I'm trying to produce the show while I'm on it, and it's not. The timing isn't adding up right because simply, let's see. Yeah. Simply it's music time. Because when the devil comes in, I have to play music, bro. I hate the devil. And that was the devil. You know that was the devil, right? Because I literally described the devil today. That was Satan. So, the greed of humanity really threw me off. I need some music. So I'm down with that. I'm not mad at that. If you mad at that, you got a problem with that, it's because you don't know me. You don't know the Rondo Show podcast. You haven't listened to the show. Haven't heard any episodes. And if you did, downloaded it, liked it, even reviewed it, sent some sort of information into the pod, sent the email, some shit, you would understand the dynamic. You don't get it, that's you. Don't be mad at me because you missed out on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Boards of Canada, everything you do is a balloon. Nasty motherfucker, and you know it. And it's like I'm forced to be in the situation with you. So it's just one of those things where it's going to get to me. I'm going to talk like this. And I appreciate it, actually. Because it's something. Now I know I got an always enemy, or a frequent fighter. I can fight this motherfucker today, tomorrow. Okay, let's go. Me and you, what's up? Boxing. Not even boxing. I'm straight fisticuffs. You like that? What's your pocket? All the other stuff. And I've taken the article and literally trimmed it all the way to the point where it's like, oh shit, I can actually fucking. This don't even sound like. This sound like me telling the story. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I don't have to. I think I'm sounding very light. I am very harsh. So when I listen to myself, I'm like, oh shit. When I'm chilling, that's hurtful to some people. That's very conniving and deep thought. Okay. So maybe I need to really take the foot off the gas. I need to go to the back of the car to drive. And let y'all run the front because I can't do it. I'm too something about me. I need to be a man of few words, honestly. I feel like I might need to be. Man, I'm still potting. I tried to stop, didn't I? This is gonna be the hardest part to edit. Cause I'm like, am I keeping this? Am I deleting that? What am I doing? Definitely deleting that little.
Keep it on.
Let's see. See, I do anything I can to stop that dead silence. You see what I'm saying? I do all I can to fight that from happening on here. But Enchanted Waterfall it is? Yeah. Okay. Why is this happening to me? Why I keep scratching my balls in front of y'all? You seen it? I like my girls freaky. I keep saying, why is this? Why is that? Nigga, you potting by yourself. You thought it was gonna be easy? All right.
What is wrong?
You really don't? See, this is what frustrates me with y'all. Like, how do you like that song and you don't know where it comes from? It's really crazy. It's not that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it is a little bit. Because I'm a music nerd.
Like, I really love music. I'm not saying.
How you pick that as a pod pick and not truly like it? I was so confused. Like, you said you don't know where that's from? What? Because that whole flow is, that whole thing, and it's fire. I'm just, I when I listen to these pod picks, I go out into the mind of the person who never heard the song before. See what I'm saying? And it's like, they hear that and they might like it. But I want them to understand what they're liking. They ain't not just liking me. They not just liking Tory Lanez. They not just liking even George Michael. It's people before him too. So, all right, I'll play it. I understand why this pod has been a little off because I didn't move I ain't even gonna say all that. Anyway, Rondo Show podcast episode 156. We out. Appreciate y'all for listening, man. Tuning in all platforms.